Hi everybody. Welcome back to yeah, it's been a week. It's been a whole ass week. But before we get into that, first I'm gonna make sure my Twitch donkeys are in on my thing and my chat is up where I can see and everything is great and golden and wonderful and great with the world. Yay. All right, so we have not been live in a week, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna roll goals, rules, and our blurb. So babies, this is where we're at. Goals: survive and thrive 100 years. Okay, we're in year 28. We're about to roll into year 29. So we're getting close. We're almost at the 30, but we're getting close. Utilize 95.5% of the map. That's gonna be what is outrageously hard to do, and once we get that goal, I will have to figure out another goal to have, which is absolutely fine. But the 100 years, that's the center. That's the one that we're wanting to do. One of each title. Countess, that's actually Archon. I've got 5 of 6 at Archon status. Yeah. Sangouphage, baby, I got 3. Mechanitors, I got 3 also. I got 2 domestic and 1 battle. And then Idology leader moral guide, that's Yulian and Sangria, as long as I don't accidentally kill them. And we don't have any specialists yet at the moment. We're going to get them. On to rules, baby. Rule 0, saves coming. I would have liked one of these in real life, please. If I could do Monday all over again, I just needed an extra 2 minutes either way, and then my week would not have gone as it had gone. But I will let you guys know later about that. Talk about it in a bit. I can't wait for new arrivals. That's with 1.5. If I completely mug up the game, I can get some more people in to start our ovum run-ins, baby. We've got a lot of them. We probably need to do another thing. But we can't wait for new arrivals if I kill everyone. Can modify overhead mountain in our tasty mountain home. That is correct. I can do that. There's a problem with it though, because as we saw last episode when we did the royalty ending, there are little pockets that are not registering under that specific mod. So we're going to go in today with dev mode and just make damn sure that's all overhead mountain. We're going to try. I can only recruit a total of 7 pawns total. That is actually 10 because I lost my OGs, but 10, that's our limit. Everybody else must be born or created on the map. Every colonist, prisoner, housemaid must be converted. We have no problems with that. My people are proselytizers. That's as close as I'm going to get, guys. That's as close as it goes. All of the colonists must be born and created. HouseMaids do not count toward that total, and that is absolutely correct. Any random join after the 10th colonist limit must be banished. Baby, we can't keep you. Sorry, Manuel. I did not realize I was sending you to die. I still feel bad for that one singular poor pawn. Hang on. One faction on site, no mercy, guys. That is the Pokinoke. They know what they did. They damn sure know what they did. Bad Pokinoke. Housemaid ratio cannot exceed 1-5 colonists. That's absolutely correct. It keeps our total population count in a good thing and keeps our suppression up and high. We did have a Grand Slave Rebellion last episode as well, on top of doing the other stuff, and we lost a few people that just didn't make it. Also, Mesa died again, and then his head was gone, so I could not res him, unfortunately. Easy infestation. This rule I will be breaking. Okay, it's the only rule that I will be breaking because insects are horrible and nasty and gross and disgusting and everything that's wrong with the world. And if I take that little bitty bit of mod off, it's the fact that I'm in an underground base, everything is overhead mountain, equals bad time. Bad time for CS, so we're not going to do that. Last but not least, Tattered Apparel is an unforgivable sin, baby. We're not having it. No, ma'am. And our final one, the 3 goddesses blurb. I love this bit of art so much. I've got another piece titled Journey. Is me and my dog Rosie, and it's me in my Guild Wars form, And it's Rosie as her dire wolf form, and I positively adore it. I actually have a printed poster on my wall, and I have a backup for I'm going to put up in my office. But that's it. Let's get into it, baby. So, to give you guys a little bit of a rundown on what actually happened to me this week, I was in a hit and run car accident Monday afternoon, right after I got off work. They hit me, and if I had been sitting properly in my seat, I had my seatbelt on. Don't fret. I'm very, very good about having my seatbelt on. Unfortunately, keeping big boy. We'll take a look at that in just a second. I was stopped at a red light. I had my seatbelt on, but at that red light, I had shifted up to turn my radio. I'm not used to where all my buttons are yet. I just got the damn thing, so I have to look. So I have to crane over just a bit, and then I have to look. I was doing something. I think the right hand had my vape in it, and I was turning the volume, and then they smacked me. All right, foot comes off the brake. I scooch out a little bit into traffic, oncoming traffic. Thank God nobody hit me. Automatically put it in park, called 911. The young dude could not have been much older than my oldest nibbling tater. He got out and was arguing with me, was on the phone at 911 about where exactly I was. There's a street sign and a street sign. This is my, I know that corner like the back of my hand. That's how I go every day. So, yeah. And I was hurt. When I got hit, my vision went blurry, and I felt an excruciating pain up the upper length of my back and into my neck, and it scared the shit out of me when I couldn't see. I thought for a minute they had knocked my glasses off my face, but no, my glasses were on and I could not see straight. So I was panicking, Anakin. There was no chill till you see it, baby. I was panicking. So I called 911, told them I wasn't able to see. I told them exactly where I was going to be, and the fuckers in this huge ass $1 million fucking truck, blacked out grill, drove off. They left me there, unable to see correctly, in pain, and crying my eyes out. Because me personally, myself and I've never been a driver in an accident. Even though I was parked, I was still in the driver's seat. I've been in a few. One noticeably, a friend of mine had stopped on the side of the road to get a turtle, and we got slammed when we pulled back into traffic. But I was 20 years old. At 20 years old, you get out of the damn thing, shake yourself off, and we continued on our trip. I am 44. I'm 44 yesterday. Happy birthday to Sia. Happy birthday to you, girl. I've made it 44 years on this planet and just had my first wreck. So yay. And also it wasn't my fault. So the insurance has been phenomenal. My car is already in the shop. I should get it back around the 19th or the 20th. Yes, I have a deductible, and I will pay that deductible with my whole chest. Okay? If we ever find the people that hit me, they will refund me that plus whatever they spent for that, and plus, pay back all my medical. Right? But yeah. So I am again, without a car. Again. Through no fault of my own. Again. And I've only made one payment on the damn thing. But let's get into the game. So we got this quest right here. Pet horse big boy for 5 days. Big boy sick with blood rot. We're going to accept it for the Anna. Angel is the last one. All right, big boy has arrived. All right, big boy. We gotta take a look at our guests too. Yar, can you rope big boy? And then we're gonna clean his blood rot. Oh, so our everybody else is recovering. We got a guest in our ranks for 19 more days. We got some archive capsules. That should be one of the last 2 quests that we need for angels to be Archon, and that'll be all of our people at Archon status. I've got to clear off everybody's armor so everybody can go back to wearing what they feel best in. And we've got some cleaning up to do, but not surprisingly, not a whole lot. Our Murder Later 9000 worked like a damn charm. Let's go ahead and orders and unforbid everything that's unforbiddable. We also want to make sure that everybody can go where they need to and reflag our animals. So everybody goes back to unrestricted. Yeah, everybody goes back to unrestricted. These guys stay in the HouseMaids. And yeah, we're good to go. Let's go to our animers. Oh, that's right. That's Prince. Well, hopefully somebody will rebond with them. Let's get our animals back out there to go and help us haul stuff. Oh no, these guys that are still training, one inside. And our little cat stays in. Surprised our little cat doesn't have a name, but that's okay. Alright, so that should be everybody. Let me get my Bobby, Bobette, and Bobcat back to unrestricted. Raccoon is set to home. Oh wow. Well, we were just talking about that. Where's it at? It's right there, huh? Well, you know what? My people should be ready and willing to get that started. So now we're seeing the bigger infestations, which I knew we would. We should get a good spread. Yeah. Oh no. That was a horribly unlucky shot. Where are you at, baby? Alright, that was totally unlucky. Well. Alright. Thrumbo. Alright, where are all the mechs? That's a shit ton of mechs. All of them went feral. Oh no. Okay. Okay, uncontrolled. All right. Alright, that's bench press. This is dumbbell. Well, I've lost track. Alright, we're going to clear that. Make sure they're undrafted. Alright, this is going to take a second to fix. So, let's start with Doogie. Thrumbo. Take control of Doogie. Thrumbo. Take control of Treadmill. Thrumbo. Take control of Scully. Mulder. Thrumbo. Take control of Mulder. Control the man in black. Well, he's deathless. How the fuck did that happen? Elliptical. Jump rope. It looks like I can only... That's jump rope. Really? Bobby. Bobino. Let's vacuum. Silver. Feather. I've gotta have Thermo do it. All right, let's get this taken care of first. All right. That is a damn shame. We'll go and take a look and see exactly what happened. Because that is not supposed to happen. Gabby, baby. Log. Well, he got shot in the head. Alright, those mechs are still uncontrolled. I gotta wait for my people to do their thing. I swear. Alright, they're taking care of most of them. Let's just watch the screen. Holy duck balls, man. Alright, Doogie's back up. Alright, okay, good. They're doing things. Good, 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 good. I've got to wait. I've got to give them time to do stuff. They're doing it. And they're doing it right. But holy cat balls, man. Note to self, even on easy shit, some of my people can get fucked up. You know what this calls for? This calls for a drink. As soon as this does. So far, they're not going feral, but it's going to be a tight damn thing. Once we do, I'll have Gabby make sure that he takes over all of his again. And fortunately, I know whose is whose because of the way we have the name and stuff. Now, let's check out your... Thanks, guys. Oh, my goodness. That's the whole reason why I made it, but when you don't have a head. Speaking of, let's see if there's any permanent damage. Nothing yet. Wow. Just wow. Alright, she's got one more left. Why can't I have you take control of that one? There we go. And we just have to wait. Alright. Definitely time for a motherfucking drink. Holy shit. Oh, we're still not even done with the cleanup, guys. Alright, Aspen just got out of there. We are definitely going to deconstruct those. We have more than enough to rebuild those. We just have to see who needs them. And maybe Gabby we put in there. What's up with them? Dormant self-charging, huh? Because all of hers are set to dormant. Alright, we're going to put them to work. That means our guys are going to wander, but that's okay. Alright, let's see what we got left. her bandwidth is full. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's just rough. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a whole lot of time to get this shit done either. Alright, he's going for vacuum. Then I've got to let him eat. He's going to break. Wow, that is a record for me. After we hit like all the other levels, that's a record. I haven't killed 2 colonists back to back like that in a while. So your girl had not only a slight concussion. Is that my mouse that's doing? Ah, there we go. I just need to click on a little bit harder. Garden. So not only did your girl have a slight concussion, she had whiplash and a lot of body aches because, yeah, I got... I'm not going to say it like that, but I will tell you honestly, it felt like I got hit by a truck, which, in all honesty, is exactly what happened to me. Almost done. Alright, so let's see if I did that fast enough. My word, and tattered apparel to boot. So I spent like the first 2 days hobbling around here. And my family took extremely fucking good care of me. And so did my coworkers. I am actually kind of shocked. I didn't expect that kind of support. For my family, yeah. For my coworkers, I had coworkers send me shit. I had one send me ice packs and Oreo Thins, which I have not touched again. I'm being a very good noodle. Those are for special occasions. I also think about popping them in the thing. My sister and my brother-in-law, my bro, and my mom. Everybody was checking on me, making sure I was okay. My sister came in and checked on me the morning after, and they'd given me Demerol in the ER. Okay, so all I know is that when my coworkers were there and my sister was there, they took my work folder, and I can't remember if I said anything embarrassing or not. I have no fucking clue. I remember up to the point of them giving me the shot, and then I remember getting to the CT scan-y thing, and then I remember the drive home, and I remember crawling into bed, and that was it. That was it. I got a pair of sunglasses. I don't know where they came from. I know that Danielle did bring a charger in, but I can't remember if the sunglasses were hers. I have no idea. Absolutely none. So I've been out of work since Monday. I got a doctor's note from the hospital and everything, so I'm not going to have to worry about none of that. I've got hella good sick time built up, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry. Insurance kicked in, and I'm actually buffing up my insurance. I'm going to put that to maximum. And then the fun stuff. So I started feeling really, really good Thursday. I could almost move freely without pain. I still have this weird clicky sound when I move my shoulders back and two, but I think that's because I've been in bed all week. But yes, I'm doing much better. My family and my coworkers have taken excellent care of me. I've got rides to work until my car is repaired, which should be around the 19th or the 20th. The damages weren't so bad. I think the total damage, if they have to replace the camera, backup camera and all that, it's going to be around 5K. 100,000 of that I have to pay out of pocket, which is absolutely fine. I have it. Please don't worry. Between what I got, I've got it. Don't you guys worry about a tang. I got it. Yeah, but I'm better. So yesterday we went to Hot Pot Korean barbecue. I will tell you, I made a little piglet out of myself. I ordered 10 plates of meats. Most of it was lamb. It was excellent. The ride over there was a little rough because we got stuck in traffic. So an hour and 15-minute ride turned into a 2-hour ride, but we got home in decent time. And then this morning, my sister took me for an escape room, which I did not have to crawl around in. I'm very, very fortunate. And then we went for dinner, and now I'm streaming. And I got a brand new phone. It's amazing and wonderful and great. And then I got a new tablet. My phone has a stylus. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited. And then my tablet, amazing. And okay, good. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. First, let me take care of my death resty babies because everybody needs to go down. Yep. We're getting a little bit of lag, but we knew that was coming. All right, so that stops that. And then we've got 2 colonist owls. That's going to be our babies. And all of our mechs are controlled. Thrumbo. And he's got 1 spot left. Good. So we're going to wait for Gabby to get up. And then we're probably going to put him... If he's got anything that can be fixed, we're going to put him in the thing. I am going to go to the kitchen, grab me a cherry Pepsi Zero and my fucking booze. We drinking tonight. Fuck all of this. We gonna drink. I will be right back. You guys get to hear drunk. See ya. Yay. Oof. Stuffies are also gonna get me something on my arm. I'm awfully cold today. So if you guys look at the... Ooh, Bulk's Goods Trader. Don't mind if I do. Do I have any inspired traders? Inspired recruitment. We're actually going to be able to use those now. Inspired teaming. Work frenzy. Work frenzy. Inspired teaming. Inspired recruitment. And they're all asleep. So no. Oasis. You're right here, baby. Pacha Consortium. Cool. Yes, I'm having our child do a little bit of labor. That's okay. It consists as radio talking. They will be fine. Beerus, we are not playing catch a cat today, buddy. They hear a can open, they think it's food. They have roosters and hens to buy. Do we want to up our females? I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Pygmy Muffalos. We're not going to get any more of those. We're damn sure going to grab the chocolate. What do you got? Muffalo meat? Don't mind if I do. Duck eggs, chem fuel. We should be starting to produce that. Nutramine, we're low. Components were good. We got $14,000. Never mind. Let me grab some of that. I did not realize that we had made so much damn money. Medicine, of course. Smoke leaf joints. Yeah, all of our people are gone that have high life, right? Let's keep a few just in case. Pinocycline, Yao, steel, plasteel. Oh, plasteel, we're going to grab some of that. Tea leaves, we're going to pass. Sequoia leaves, ooh, we're going to definitely grab those. More dye. We don't need the slate blocks. I positively love that song. So relaxing. Side trainer, those are to sell. We're grabbing books, even though I think we're going to find a couple more places to put them. I think we're actually full on our library. Vodka, gin, oh, we don't have any cider? Let's grab some of that. Wood is absolutely fine. A lot of stuff that's busted. Some of the stuff still has some wear and tear on it. And we're about to make some more. Poor Mesa. I feel so bad for him because he died episode 90. I killed him in episode 91. Arg. Wool ceremonial hood. Alright. Some of this can absolutely go. We'll remake them. Don't you worry about a ting. 59. Get rid of that. 64. Probably get rid of that too. 50, 51, 58. And we got some sculptures, but they're poor and normal, so we're going to go ahead and sell them. And we have all of these bedrolls. I think we're going to sell the normal ones, I think. Yeah. Just so we don't have so many of them. Alright. All the way back up to the top, and we're looking to sell some of our stuff. Though honestly, we have plenty of money, but let's at least break even. So here's where we can make us some money. Light leather, we only have 2 units. Buffalo wool, Thrimbo fur. Full skin, blue fur, and that. So that's down to 2. You know what? I'll take the hit for 2. Amazing. Good job, Oasis. Wow. Alright, so we can actually, matter of fact, we can mark off the royalty ending, babies. We did it. And we've got some holes to fill. So we're going to go, and we're going to go in here. We're going to go to options, and we're going to go to development mode. Okay, we're going to turn on God mode. Is it zone? Nope. I've got to go in here, I think. Roof. EDIT. Edit roof. We're going to go overhead mountain. Make overhead mountain. First corner. So from here, I'm going to do them in little chunks to there. Then we're going to go to here. And we're going to go to here. And we're going to go to here. And this one we got to be careful with. We just got to go down here. To here. And here. We don't want to do too much. I don't want to 420 cheese it, but I do want to make sure that we are covered. Because all that is inside mountain 2. This we mined out ourselves. Amazing. All this is overhead mountain. Just in case. Oh. Let's make sure we get all of this. Just to make sure. Because them breaking in my tasty mountain home really literally pissed me off. They destroyed one of the kids' beds. They did a couple other things that I do not appreciate at all. Drag that down. And drag that down. And drag that down. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that I get everything, but I don't overdo. You know what I'm saying? That we'll make sure everything is protected and covered. That is under our mountain base, but I don't go overboard, and make sure that we don't do stuff that we're not supposed to do. This is. I know it's a little cheaty. Well, that's okay. We agreed this cheaty is fine. Just in case, we're going to take it to there and down. And then this to this and down. Alright, so that should be our entire base. Turn off God mode because I don't need it anymore, and then let's turn off Dev mode. Okay. I like my whiskey sweet, but this is sweet. That's not actual sugar, so. I had to reschedule a couple of doctor's appointments. I had to reschedule a lot of stuff. I'm not going to be able to do... There goes Vicky. She's left us. Now, Ollie, you right here. I am going to let you go. And then we're going to release. I feel so fucking bad that her hubs was here. Man, love, did you ever? You did. Do we want to keep you? Member Brawler. I think we're going to knock you out. I want to put you in the talent farm. Then we're going to take a look at the talent farm and see if there's anybody in there that we really want to... there's anybody that we really want to recruit. Wow. Just wow. Alright, that's still got stuff. It's fall. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to orders, haul urgently. We're just gonna do a little sweep and run, guys. I do want all the dead animal bodies for my trees. Make sure we get all of the other bodies in. We left some really tasty Mechanitors out here. I don't want them to be out here for forever. Definitely want all of the goodies that were dropped. Don't want to leave anything outside that we can potentially use in a pinch. What's over here? Those are those. And absolutely, we want to grab those. I don't mind if some of the things are in there for that. That's perfectly all right. And my people have a holiday, which gives me time to adjust. All right, are you sleeping? You are. Cool, baby. Carry man love to a crypto sleep casket. So sorry. But no, I have, minus the car accident and getting injured at the first of the week, I've had the most wonderful birthday that I've had in a long time. A really long time. I know we went out to dinner last year for my birthday, but this was like an experience dining, right? You had the whole thing. We didn't know our hot pots were off. They didn't tell us to turn them on, so that's their bad, not ours. But once we got the hang of it, I burnt my tongue. Of course, I burnt my tongue because I sipped scalding hot soup water, and it did not compute. Okay? I never said I was the brightest apple to fall off of my parents' tree. I got my automatic cat litter box in, and my cats are terrified of it. So I'm just kind of letting it do its thing, following the directions, letting the old pan get dirty. You know, Beerus, my drama king, is just like not having any of it. I spent most of this afternoon getting my phone and my tablet set up. I've got to do my end of the year password resets. I got to prep for D&D tomorrow, which the map is already there. I'm expecting them to take at least 3 or 4 sessions to get through it. What they haven't done yet, and I'm not going to tell them, is that Lulu has figured out that I can tag shit with messages everywhere. So every bit of it has, like, I've littered items that they can actually move. And I don't think they've realized it yet, because they're going to have to move shit out of the way to find stuff underneath it. They're going to pick up chests and move them to find other things. They're going to have to pick up objects and insert them in certain places. Yes, I know what I said. Leave me alone. So it's one of those things where I'm super excited about it. I'm learning, and I'm learning how to do new stuff and great stuff, and just the stuff I didn't think that I could do, and now I'm able to do them. And then I'll tell you guys honestly, everybody surprised the hell out of me. Between my coworkers rushing to the hospital for me, to my coworkers getting me stuff, to all the love and support that I've had over messages and phone calls and people checking on me to make sure I'm okay. It's not only my coworkers, it's the people that are on the floor, it's the nurses that are out, it's the just everybody. And I can't express to you guys how much that means to me. It's literally wonderful. And this is not the help where I'm expected to do something in return. And it's fucking awesome. My family has always been top. Do not get me wrong. My family is always GOAT. Greatest of all time. My family is that. But I didn't expect that. I can't even remember if I got to tell you guys about the time I cried at work. Because normally I would re-listen to my sessions going on. But for like 3 days, I was completely down. I didn't have the energy to do much. I rewatched Solo Leveling 4 times. That anime is so good. It's not as good as the manhwa, and it is a third to the light novels. I have all of the light novels, and I love them. But it's not bad. All right, so let me go and do one thing that I meant to do before. We're going to go ahead and clear everybody's floor so everybody can get their gear back. All right, and that should be everybody. Sin is still down. Sin. Okay. And Julian is passed out. We're going to go send them to do the thing once they wake up. Inspired Trados on Duck. And our Tattered Apparel. So Gabby's over here and he's still injured. So Yar accidentally shot him in the head. But he still has a head. So we can absolutely... You don't have access to any of that, do you? Yeah, well, we're going to reinstall that bad boy. Here. Prince. I want you to move that when you're done eating. No, I'm not upset that they eat everywhere but the dining room. That is exactly the purpose of having all these tables around here. So that nobody gets to eat without a table debuff. And I'll bet you money one of these fuckers is running around here with it. Alright. Let's check on Big Boy. Big Boy should be over here somewhere. Blood rot minor. Can we cure that? I know we can't. We're going to take the 10 glitter medicine and absolutely cure his blood rot. Ah, his restrictions don't allow it. Don't you worry, baby. Don't you worry about a thing. Best quality medicine. Snooty is still confused. But we did it, guys. The last episode, we actually completed the royalty ending. And it did not go as bad as I thought it was going to go. Mainly because I have the difficulty set so low. And that is okay. We're not running a difficulty run here. We're running to let's make it pretty. And have all my people survive. Because evidently their worst disaster is me. And I wholeheartedly agree. If this colony had been placed in actual capable God/goddess's hands, maybe there would not have been so many casualties. But, and I counter, it would not have looked anywhere near as pretty. I love it. I positively love it. the base has the pretties. All right, so Mokos, what is your deal, babe? How you feeling, buddy? Entombed Underground. Yeah, you're kill thirst, but gorgeous environment, 8 lavish meal, recreation, fully satisfied, luxuriantly comfortable, unbelievably impressive break room, extremely impressive bedroom, extremely impressive dining room, saves and call happy youngsters, defeated the deck. I am never going to repronounce that name. Nope. Yeah, might as well call it done and dusted. Ambient music. Kevin Mesa died. Yep. Yep. But this is my Budapest space and I love it. Also, I am digging the stuffy wall. That was legitimately like a piece of inspiration sent from the heavens on that part. Our power is doing well. Somebody should be up here working on that, and they are. They're gonna go hauling meals. How's that build doing? Oh no, that's perfectly fine. So we have that set for 5,000. We just gotta watch and make sure it doesn't go over the billion D mark again. Having 30,000 of those in there scared the shit out of me. A distress signal. We need more bioferrite, and it's awful close. It's right here. It's local. It's in the pit and chin cheeks. I love saying that. There's a lot of things I love about this world. It makes me so flippin' happy. Even when and if I accidentally kill things. Oops. But everybody should be out and about hauling stuff. And the fact that they're not, it's a little concerning. But we have 108,000 units of food. I do not think my people need to go on a hunting spree anytime soon. Also, I am tempted to move these up here, but I am not. Also, look, we got some gin, we got some whiskey. Also, again, awkward fucking range for me. I'd rather take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I'll take my whiskey neat. See, awkward as shit, but a good song, and I like it. And I'm drinking whiskey, so it fits. Ah. Definitely not a show for kiddos, guys. If any of you listening to me right now, either now or in a replay of this, and the child is younger than 13, unsubscribe, my dudes, so they don't need to be hearing this. Though, I will say how I raised my nibblings. And I did help raise my nibblings a lot. I never baby talked them. I never sweetie talked them. I always talked to them like they were an actual, factual, living, breathing human person. Now, did I laugh at them when they were silly and made absolute insane lies and spent thousands of dollars out of my bank account? Of course I did. Have I ever gotten mad at them? Only a handful of times, believe it or not. Most of the time, I'm extremely patient with the nibbling. I'm extremely patient with everyone. Except the people that hit me in the truck and they ran off. I hope with every bit of vengeance in my poor pacifist heart that every time they go outside, their trash has been raided by possums or raccoons, and they throw it everywhere, so that way they have to pick it up every morning for like a year. Not for the rest of their lives, but like for a year. A whole year is an acceptable consequence for hitting me and then running when they knew I was hurt. Now, they could have been high. They could have not had insurance. They could have been driving a truck without permission. I get it. Okay, I do. Which is why my curses are only for a year. And they're not that bad. So I hope every time they go outside, they get bit by a mosquito. Every single time. And it's like the annoying mosquito, too, that you can hear but not see. Like, you can hear that motherfucker buzzing around your ear, but every time you turn your head, it disappears. That mosquito. Every time they go outside. I hope every time that they're on a job site, they can't find that one specific tool they need the first time around for a whole year. It could be sitting literally right in front of them. Say, for me, that would be a 10mm socket. For them, I saw ladders. I'm assuming that they did either trimming work or housework that needed them to be on those ladders. So I hope every time that they go to find an attachment for a sprayer, if they paint houses, if they're putting up drywall, the plaster knife, if they're doing electrical work, the electrical tape, or the connectors that goes on the wires, I hope every time that they go and look for something, it's right in front of their face and they can't see it the first time. That also may be just a guy thing, but I hope it's noticeable. And that's my curse. I hope every time they get a pizza, every time they order a pizza, it comes out burnt and not caught before it gets to their house. Now, they probably will get another free pizza, but I hope that one's burnt too. I hope, with all the hate and rage in my little pacifist heart, and this is what I hope every time that they go to use their debit card, the first time they put their card in, it doesn't read. I hope every time they go through a car wash, they get flagged because they're not straight in it. And they have to back up and realign their automobile. I hope every time for the next year, not for forever, but just for the next year, to give me some kind of no storage room for something. No storage space for stuff. Understandable. There's not enough storage space in there. Let us do a thing. And then we're going to send some of our blemish. Blemish can get this done real quick. What else? Like I said, not for forever, just for a year. I hope that every time they call someone, they're in the middle of getting to the point and the call mysteriously drops. Kitchen ghost, that is on you, my dude. What else? I hope every time that they go outside and they have to walk barefoot, either because they're taking out the trash or something else, they walk on crabgrass. And it gets like in that very awkward place where you have to pluck it out but from between your toes where it really hurts. Not too much hurt, but it's... I don't wish them actual pain. Even though I was in pain, I don't wish them actual pain. Just mild inconveniences. So that way they think they have been cursed. Because they have been. I set my will out to the universe. So much it be. And if I get equal back in return, I'm not doing anything that actually hurt them. And as a matter of fact, all of those things have happened with me in the past year. So they're just little annoyances and they won't actually hurt anybody. Because even in my heart of hearts, even in my most honest moments, as I am here with you guys on my stream, I still cannot wish anybody actual bodily harm. So that either makes me a sucker or an actual decent person. I'm betting on the sucker part, but it might be the other one. And I'm okay with both. All I know is that it set up me to the point because I wouldn't do that to someone ever. I personally, if I thought I can't even stand the thought that someone that I have talked to is mildly inconvenienced by me, okay? So that is like, it is outside my realm of anything that I would be able to hurt someone, even unpurposefully, accidentally. That might be the better word for that. Even accidentally, that I could just walk away from that. I feel bad when people might get my jokes inappropriately, even though most of my jokes are inappropriate, but you get the idea. I joke around and then I worry, oh my God, what if they took that seriously? What if they don't understand that I'm just playing around? And then I remember that every time I've ever approached somebody like that, they looked at me like I'm stupid. So I pretty much guess that people realize my deal. I'm not a complex person at all. Everything is on the face. Also, I might have put a little bit too much whiskey in this drink, but that's okay. Also, still no storage space left for what? They'll handle that when we get the storage done. Also, I need a commodities trader. I need a combat trader. And it's the 15th of September, so we only got one more quadrum until we hit year 29, which is amazeballs. And I'm super happy with it. And I'm super happy with today. I love going to escape rooms with my sister. And I got, you guys are probably like, see ya, get to the fucking Rimworld content. No. I am, one, getting extremely plastered, evidently. And two, all my people are doing is running stuff and repairing stuff. I got time to chat. I mean, to be honest, if you guys are watching my channel for this long, trust me, you're not watching for the Rimworld content. Because other than when I'm building stuff, a lot of it is just repairing stuff from where I fucked up. It can be amusing. I'll admit also, we need to get those floors in. I also want to put a striation on that floor. Compensated conflict, and the fact that I can say that is amazing. Lakos, the freeholder of the Refugee Empire, is making a request of me. 2 groups of pirates from the Cray Hyenas have been harassing our caravans in the area. Lakos asks that you send them a challenge message, attracting them to attack and eliminating the threat yourself. We got 2 groups of 30. More honor. A mana sword, masterwork, prestige cataphract armor, and more uranium. I think if we do this, we'll go for the plasteel and the masterwork mana sword. 8 days. We don't have to decide that today. Well, we don't have to decide that today. That's perfectly fine. And oh my goodness. Good. Oh, my food for my baby trees. Also, we need to get these cleared out too. Visible area. That should be everything. Also, I'm debating on whether or not that I want to kind of like put like little dining nooks in here so that way everybody can appreciate our trees, but I don't think they'll appreciate the dead bodies along with the trees, so that's a no. Besides, we got dining in here. The quest for my comfort items is honestly almost at a close. So I have this notebook that I've been using for the past 4 or 5 months or so. And if speaking about this kills the magic, I understand, but I got to share. So I have a little leather bound, just a notebook that one of my boss brought back from a conference. And so every month I list out my intentions for the month, or the things I would like to accomplish, or what I like to work toward. Kind of like a goals breakdown. Kind of like a lot like what we have for our colony. Also, exclamation goals, by the way, will bring up all kind of good stuff. So let me do that real quick. On my new phone that is amazing and wonderful and perfect and just everything that's great and good and wonderful. If I would spell it right, that probably would work. Goals. There we go. So that gives our goals like right there in chat because I did a thing and it's great. So, but a lot like our playthrough, I've written down my goals and my wants and my wants and my goals. So I tend to keep the things in that notebook on the to me, it's a luxury kind of thing. It sometimes turns into a need, like with my car. I had to get a new car by December, and I did it. But if my car hadn't failed when it did, I would have kind of pushed it off. Because that was a scary thing for me. Again, my sister came in clutch. Absolute fucking baller, and she absolutely, my drink is empty. And that's not good. I'll fix that in a minute. But, you know, and if my sister went with me, if I had to do it alone, I probably wouldn't have done it. But again, my sister was there, and I managed to do that. And then I had the automatic cat litter box on there, and I did it. I had my bedroom suit on there, and I did it. I had my piano on there and I did it. I actually got that this past weekend. I'm so excited to be learning again. Even though I haven't really picked out the best method of learning for me, I'm actually leaning toward trying actual classes. But I can't start that until I get my car back. So that's kind of up in the air. There's also dance classes, but I want to try all the things. And there's no reason for me not to be able to do those since I've got my finances in. It sounds so stupid. I have more debt than I ever have in my entire life, and yet my finances are finally falling in line. I think it's because I have like a great opportunity for overtime. I've got a great work environment normally. This presidented times doesn't count. But yeah, it's all about kind of like putting it out there for the universe and then methodically working on them. And so far everything in that book has come to pass, so I'm super excited about it. But then again, I've also put in the effort toward it. So if that kills the magic in the book, that's fine. It won't stop me from working toward my goals, but it's just like the little spark of, well, damn, I can write something in here and it can happen. You know, it kind of like, it may be a self-fulfilling prophecy, which I actually agree on. It's exactly what I'm doing. I'm writing down my expectation. I'm working hard toward that expectation. I'm fulfilling that expectation. I'm getting the thing I want. But it seems like it's a magical process because for once in my life, I'm not struggling. I'm not counting every penny. I am not in utter dejected fear. I have a stable home environment. I have people to help me. I have people to watch out over me. I don't feel like the weight of the world is crushing in on my shoulders because I have the support I need to feel comfortable and well taken care of. And that's not only my family unit, that's 99.999% of it, but I also feel that kind of support from my work environment, which is, to be honest, rare. My old coworkers, they did a great job, but it wasn't the same, and I don't know how to explain it other than the feeling wasn't the same. I'll give you, for instance, my old coworkers thought I was weird as fuck. All right? They even said it to my face that I was weird. I get that. That is not the same type of floor. Let me cancel that. First, let me look and see what kind of floor that is. That is vertical wood floor. All right. So that would be in my more floors. So we're actually doing some building stuff. Hold on. So there's that, and that is the right kind of floor. But they made it seem like it was a burden to them. Like after the fire, they did help, but it was kind of in like a you'll be fine kind of way. And they always thought I was weird. It was always that I was the weird one. You know, I ate the different types of food weird. I played video games, I was weird. I ate the wrong kind of food, I was weird. I didn't immediately try to go back into dating, I was weird. It was just, I wore costumes, I was weird. It was always that I was the weird one. I was the odd man out. Come to find out, I'm not odd. I'm quirky. So that helps a lot. My favorite thing to do at my old job was to be when I did wear my costumes, and I only did them for Halloween because it was just the vibe. Yeah, I didn't really like. Sometimes I would wear Christmas hats, but it was few and far between because I'd get the chicken cluck, the old lady chicken cluck from one of my coworkers that I lived to get that cluck. But it was still like, you know, they would roll their eyes and be like, no, you know. It is totally a different vibe, and I don't know if it's because I'm working now in healthcare. I don't know if it's the specific set of coworkers that I have. I'm unsure, but I went into this job with the expectation that I would not try to hide my personality anymore. I would be me all the time, which I could understand, or I used to understand that was a bit much. Come to find out, it's not. And just being naturally me, I've made friends. And that is mind-blowing. Like, there's no like sympathy behind it. There's no like, well, we like them because they can do X for us. You know, if I go to someone's house, it's not to fix anything, it's to have dinner. You know, there's no expectation there. There's no, oh, well, Sia will fix it when she gets here kind of thing. Now, I still will absolutely, you know, offer my, because I just changed the battery in my coworker's car not 2 weeks ago. Got fed a fucking bomb ass salmon dinner for it, but I didn't go over there for that. I went over there because I knew I could do it. And I was actually really proud of myself because her battery had died. I went over there and I got everything fixed and changed. And it took a couple minutes to figure out how to remove all the fucking shit from on top of the battery. Come to find out, some brands of cars put a heat sink over the battery for the computer components. I'm not kidding. There was a literal heat sink mounted, slots and all, on top of the fucking battery compartment. I have so many questions. I have all of the questions. I want to know, 1, who the fuck designed that? 2, why the fuck designed that way? And 3, what drugs were you on and where do I fucking get them? Because whoever designed that was flying higher than a kite. That's all I can say. So we did the thing. It worked for a while, but now it's tore down again. But now that it's like, you know, it needs actual mechanical repair. I can do some things well. I can do the top stuff. I can do the stuff easily. The stuff that my dad and me did over and over and over again, I can do on older model cars. Some of the newer model cars, they have everything so tightly compacted into the engine area that is almost impossible to get to. Oh, inspire trade on sorrow. We're absolutely going to use that. As a matter of fact, we're going to use that right now. Sorrow, I need you to come down here. And we're going to call Hinla. And we're going to ask for a combat trader. So I'm actually really happy where I ended up. I'm sure that some people don't like me, and that's okay. Not everybody has to like me, but I do enjoy doing my job. It's complex enough that I'm not bored, which is a huge problem. Like, I can see me doing this for like a couple, especially once we get the scheduling software and everything set and everything put in. Then it's going to be a different complex puzzle. And I love puzzles. I adore them. Am I good at them? Fuck no. I'm nowhere near as excellent as my sister is. We're going to request a trade caravan, and we got one a combat supplier. We're also going to call Zodacom, and we're going to request another trade caravan. Let's do a bulk goods. They might have more veggies. We're looking for more veggies and more apples and stuff to add. Oh, we need to start on our orchid. We need to do so much. Oh, wait a minute. O-R-C-H-A-R-D. I think that's how you spell it, but do not quote me. Do not quote me at all, because I'm no fucking clue. But the Drunken Fret, as soon as these walls are done, we'll actually put the frets in, and then we'll work on getting everything painted. I may change my mind later when I'm sober about the paint or not. What is that? That is going to be completely devoured before I can even get to it. I'm going to let the animals have it. It's fine. Oh, there's a little Verona coming up through there. I'm also stoked that I got the spacing in here correct. So the wrong floor in there. We also need to get another venometric power cell, and we will do... Nope. Wrong thing. We need a atomizer. Yes. That means we need some of the War Queen. I am not ready for that. Today is a chillish stream. We're going to get everything called in. We're going to get all the trados done that we can absolutely do. As a matter of fact, we're going to get in the rest of this stuff. Because we need every bit of that inside so we can trade it. Good news is that when the traders are on our map, anything within our home zone does count as being in stockpile, basically. Sin has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Why, baby? Are you the one with the muscle parasites? Yeah. But we also need to give you another leg, my dear. By the time I'm done, most of these people will absolutely have, like, the best of the best body parts, just because... left eye, different arm. We need a leg. And right leg is destroyed. We'll just give him a bionic. Architect eye. No, I don't want them to have an architect eye. Bionic eye. There we go. And that is the left eye. Alright, and then I'm going to send you to Sleepy's, my dude. My dude. Yeah, dudes are girls or guys. It doesn't matter. You're a dude. I'm a dude. They're a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. Doesn't matter. Everybody's a dude. I stand by those words forever. And it looks like we're due for another garment purge, just so that way we can get more people up here doing the tailoring, which I don't mind. We're also completely, we got one psychic soother left, and we have 3 of the pulsars, so we need another soother. Come back, foot warmer. I'm using my computer brick as a foot warmer. Life hack, guys. Just life hacks. I am content. The piano is for my personal use. And because I love learning, and with my meloxicam, my joints are going to allow me to play again without all the dumbness. I do know that I will need surgery on my wrists. That is coming. But there are a couple other surgeries that I need first. Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. These are surgeries that people go in and do and, you know, are just done these days. So don't worry about a thing. I'll have dates and times. I'll let you guys know about my streaming schedule. The week before, I was too tired to stream because work was fucking insane. This past week, I wasn't able to stream because I was physically injured. But our streaming schedule should go back to normal starting tomorrow with the Cataclysm, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to hop on there like super early tomorrow. Just make sure everything is where my players can move them around and get everything to just so. And the area that they're in is vast. It's almost the maximum amount of tile space that we have in roll 20. So I'm super excited about that. So we're going to go more floors, and we're going to do this light wood floor. And we're going to start the frets here, because the drunken fret absolutely needs frets. So that's a space of 2. Make sure I get my things right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's the last fret there. Absolutely don't mind that. There are not going to be any strings, but we are going to do something in here just to differentiate the bar area. What do we think? Maybe a lighter barn floor? Easy to bed build. This one's a little bit more. So we're going to do this right here. Let's get those corner pieces. We'll have a little bit of a bleed over, but I don't mind that. We'll see how that looks. And then of course we can absolutely change it up with some colors as well. But I don't mind the all wood look. Now, if somebody gets in here, has a mental break, and decides they're going to set it on fire, we're going to pull everybody out and let it burn and just rebuild it, which is fine. We also need another vet or 2. Let's see what our kids are working on. 0 and animals there. And 0 and animals there. We'll give them some buffs if we can. I would like some more veterinarians. How about you, big boy? Has your health? No health conditions. All right, let's check on Gabby. Gabby is up and about. Let's see if there's any permanent health conditions. No. So we'll absolutely move him around to where he can get all of his mechs back. And I think we'll do that in a bit, but not just yet. Also, I think I do need to go and grab me a little bit of food, because that whiskey hit hard. So I'm going to go and grab me a bite of food while we just zoom out and watch all our people just for a bit. And also, I think perfection. I will be right back. Never you fear, I shall return. But also not having another drink until later. Oh boy. That's what you get when you're almost a complete teetotaler. You get fucked up on the first drink. No, you're not getting more food, Velcro. Hold on, I must retrieve a fork utensil. Here. That's the only one I got in my room. When I get back, remind me about my proclivities about forks and restaurants. I'll be right back. Buddy, you gotta move, bud. Go on, Bijou. Alright, nothing happened while I was gone. Amazing. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Sorry about that. I had to help get everything sorted and situated. Yeah. I'm gonna look at my HouseMaids. Also, smithing 1, crafting 2, art 3, everything else at a 4. There we go. That'll help there. And then our patron guy, get him off a Hall Plus, off a Warden. He just needs to be resting and relaxing. Bears, but I'm not doing this with you today, buddy. Storage space. Were those all done? They were. All right, we need more. Beerus, buddy. You gotta move, bud. I'm not doing this where we go back and forth. You got yeah. Come on. Excuse me, guys, if you guys hear smacking in the mic. It is kind of important that I get food on my tummy. Dude, why are you hurt? There's a couple of cracks. Let's put this to uninstall so that way I can immediately reinstall them. Alright, and that's Gabby's charge rifle. Charge lance, excuse me. Not get anything done? Not yet. We're just waiting. It started though. I wanted to see Alyssa being released, Allie being released, but I missed it, unfortunately. When I tell you guys, I'm so tempted to put the head basher in here for our warden. But that puts him way too far away from his point of contact over here, because he's mostly doing art and then dying. But I really hardcore thought about it. This is supposed to be for our warden. And I haven't picked one yet. And my cat absolutely adores paper bags, and he is right now at the moment trying to tear one up, which I don't blame him. It's his favorite thing to do. Wonderful. Also, I really do need to check and see what the quality is on those beds in there. Blemish and Lion. Here's what happened. Blemish called Dune a mantis. Strove Dune into a rage. That's exactly what'll happen. Lion called Tiger's nephew a mosquito. The insults just keep coming, and they're epic. I gotta read that one more time. Hold on. Lion called Tiger's nephew a mosquito. Alright. Tiger, who is your nephew? Duck. And this is the reason why we're getting friends, because we have so many people that are related. Oh, let's take a look at our talent farm. And let's see who is who. This is Singleton. They're aesthetic and sickly, which we don't mind sickly. We can take care of that. We got plenty of meds. .44, so that's a good age. Minor first, plant seconds with a strong medical. She's a good contender. Shuttle arrived. Is that for Big Boy? It is. Let's set that auto load. We can't forget that's there. Let me go ahead and have somebody. Sangria, you're up. Let's do that first before we take a look at anybody else. And it'll also allow me to get another couple bites of food in. I don't want to miss sending them off just yet. Because if we let them sit here in the ships too long, they'll actually starve to death. Don't ask me how I know. That's been there. Alright, that is Questo Completos. Let's take another look at our talent farm. Alright, so we already took a look at Singleton. She has strong mining with a miner and plants. Lyneth. Shooting, melee, construction. Not what we're looking for. We like the jogger trait, and they are an impid. Let's take a look at their genes. Sweet, fire speed, who slow healing, very fast runner. So maybe we'll get that gene out of them. It's not gold. Who's in here? That's Prince. Scoutman. Okay, so this is the guy that had the relative during the raid. Scoutman is actually a girl. Annoying voice, construction, mining, crafting, and socials her best. So I don't think that's what we're looking for. Who is this? Macias. Animals, that is 7. Crafting's at a solid 12. Artistic is at a 4. Medical is at a 9. And intellectual is at 11. This may be a good contender. They're a genie too. Sweet. They're unwaveringly loyal. So we'll have to have them as a housemaid. How many people do we have? 32. (32 minus 6). That is 526, 25. Nope, we're full on housemates, so we can't have them yet. There is a ritual, but that's with anomaly that makes people forget where they came from. I may do that. Won't be able to for a while, though. This is Fade. Animals at a 16. They're 60. So they're going to move slow as shit. Well, that's okay. I think we're going to recruit Fade. No. Yes. They're going to die. And right now we need the coverage. We have the spots. Sorry, I'll take Fade out. Also, Fade for girl, your mustache is popping. Alright, we're going to capture. And then we're going to recruit. And now we're down to 4 spots. Wonderful. All right, let's get them on recruitment. Also, that mustache and beard is amazing on that girl. We're going to recruit. Acorn has created a... Wow. Awesome. I'm pretty sure that looks like a spider, but okay. This piece bears an illustration of an opossum rooted in a silhouette holding an arrow. Scene takes place inside a sound ship built near a pit. I mean, who can argue with that? Who could possibly argue with that that it's not a supremely epic piece of work? And I know exactly what we're going to do with it. Maybe. That's a masterwork, yeah? That is perfection there. Now we'll not hear anything about it. I'll probably move that later, but don't worry about it. It's a masterwork. It's going to make that pop. We got a diet too. Also, good on me for knowing I had to go get food. I'm now at the level of pleasantly buzzing until not entirely shit-faced, so go me. That is amazing. Oh no. Our books right here languishing. Let's get those in. Now, if anybody knows anything about anything Dune related, which you guys don't know, that is my bread and butter. That is where I get my online name from. It is the Saidina. That's what they're called. The Bene Gesserit. The rogue Bene Gesserit. It's not even the Reverend Mothers. It is the step below Reverend Mother, where the Saidina are called the wise women of the tribe. Now, I do not claim to be wise. However, I love the term. And also, do I think I have a little bit of common sense? Yes. Is what I think actually real? No. But fight me about it. I am down for some Rochambeau. But yes. It is absolutely a thing. So in the first Dune, you really have two houses that matter. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bonk the mic there. You have House Atreides and House Harkonnen. Now, if you want to get into the prequels, because I've read every bit of Dune, everything on the planet. My one poppable on my wall that did not get, I did have at one point a really cute Doctor Who one, but it got lost in the fire, so it's neither here nor there. But I have a Paul Atreides over there. So the two houses that you need to know about in the first Dune, just the book Dune, not in the prequels, not in the expanded library, but the two houses, right? What was it in Romeo and Juliet? Capulet and Montague. And bitches, I remember that fucking roasted. I deserve all the cookies in the world I cannot eat. Very sad. But yes, so like the Capulets and the Montagues, the Atreides and the Harkonnen have like this long-standing blood feud. There is no fixing it. There is no getting around it. Sorrow is inspired Trados. I think Duck is our other inspired Trados. So those two are set. So yes, so there's this long-standing, generations-long family feud going on, right? So at the time that the novel starts, just give you guys a little bit of fandom. Who doesn't like fandom talk? And I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm talking about no. Is it quite possibly a hyperfixation? Maybe. But until I get my diagnosis, that will be uncharted territory. It's an interest of mine. Obsessively so, but it's still an interest. Let's go. So House Atreides and House Harkonnen, when you start in the very first of Dune, House Harkonnen has control over the planet Arrakis, aka Dune. The planet itself has a surprisingly lack of water. It is most entirely sand. It has one of the thinner atmospheres that is humanly compatible, even genetically modified humanly compatible. So it's just on this side of livable. It's like the Sahara Desert times 1,000, right? Hold on. I have to think. So we're going to grab the component. Absolutely grab the medicine. And then let's go down here, because this is for sure. Hi, Velcro. Good boy. A furry tail. We're going to grab that because I don't think we have one. Or that would show. Books. Oh, the books for the book god. Get through all the books for the book god. That's one of the reasons why we kind of tend to freeze a little bit when we got our trades up. We can sell a little bit of beer. Let's go ahead and sell 150 of the units of those. And here's where we're going to make our money. And this is all from the people that came in and raided us during the royalty ending. The Thornbow plushie we do not sell. Because they're adorable. That we can. The plasma sword is at 66. I think we're going to keep that one. And we may buy this one. Also, we may be gifting them a lot of money, which is fine. So, a lot of stuff. It's a heavy SMG. LMGs that we don't use. We had a lot of tribals in this raid. Master work. Assault rifles we really don't use. LMGs we don't use. I think we're going to keep the armors and such that we can sell and get some money with. Is there anything that we want to buy? We have 6 smoke pops. I don't think they have anything that we really want. And I know I'm taking a massive loss on this, so we're going to go back up here and we're going to get our beer back. Make sure there's nothing else that we want to buy. We may go up here and actually grab anything that remotely strikes our interest. Don't think they have a whole lot up here, but we'll see. It's a lot of books. It's amazing. That's the tail. Grab the shells. Would you grab the medicine and the components? Alright. Confirm. So that should be to 97. Yeah, perfectly fine. And then I think we're waiting on Sin. Sorry. They're making their way up. little bit of lag. That's because we have a bajillion D-books. Do we want donkeys? No. We're going to grab the pemmican, though. Absolutely, we are. And the bimlet meat. I was really hoping for some more kind of like veggies. Grab the dye. Absolutely, we're grabbing the dye. I have any gene packs? Bananas. Fruits and veggies, exactly. And the fish. Positively we are. And we can't take the hit on this one. Ah, here we go. So we should be able to sell some good stuff. I did want to do an item reset. We have the cloth and the muffler wool for it and the leather. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to get a fresh spring clean on all of our outfits, so it should be fine. I don't mind everybody getting in there and doing some more stuff. That should be good for now. I sell off the stuff that I know we're going to need. That means we shouldn't have to do things. Okay. I think... If there's anything less than a 90, we'll have to go back and gift. To 91. I'll take it. And that's our 2 trades. Now we're just waiting on this to be done. We also need to move these because what's the drunken fret without them actually having frets? Also, we know for a fact that this area can still spawn mechs. We found that out during our last raid, so that's perfectly fine. This didn't spawn any, and this didn't spawn any, so we're good. This is no longer at all connected to deep water, so we should be fine. This is nothing but deep water. And we'll just do our little watch thine eyeballs. The red has appeared on the map. So it looks like we're good. We do have a lot of water left to take off the map. We have like a lot of little pockets we need to get rid of. There's one tile over here that I've forgotten, and it's languishing all by itself. But I have 2 spots for fishing. This one, they'll cover this over here, which will have food when everybody goes to battle. They'll come through, grab some food, and go to tables. So, and that's perfect. Let's see if anybody up here manages to go and eat. And then I wonder if I put a zone in here, set to low, clear all, no rotten, here, and set it to low. I wonder if they'll just haul everything in here. They should. And everything else that's not time sensitive will be moved. But I also need to do a haul urgently on those. That way it's not sitting there getting eaten by their pets. Now, I did get a chance to look at guitars. Guitars do not have the swirlies down the side. They do, however, have like patterns toward the bottom. But I think once I get our frets in and get our outline done, I think we're good. And there's another bulk goods trader. Absolutely, guys. You guys go in here and have a chill. I'm pretty sure I don't have any more inspired trados, but let's check. Inspired recruitment, inspired recruitment. I have inspired recruitments. What the hell am I doing? Knocking that guy down. My goodness. Are they set to recruit? That's no. Warden 1. Okay. No, why don't you go and recruit our friend over here? You can't yet. Are you broken? I don't know if they're broken or not. They're not their usual orange. And Hinla is visiting as well. Let's send Yulian for this guy. And then jump to location, and then we're going to send Sangria for this guy. Perfect. And that should get us to 100 with both. Yeah. Maybe next time not put so much booze in my singular drink that I'm going to drink tonight, because that got a little silly. I'm so sorry. But enjoy. I'm going to go back and I'm going to re-listen to that tomorrow. I'm going, yep. I was a little drunk, which is okay. All right, and they are taking it from there to there. Beerus, buddy, I love you to smithereens, baby, but you gotta move, bud. Yes, you gotta move. He's the one that likes to sit on my mouse arm. And I did decide I'm not going to get a camera, just because my metamorphose is not complete yet, and I'm constantly wobbling between weights at the moment, and I'm not really a fan of having that whole transformation posted online. I talk about it, but it's another thing for me to talk about it and then you guys for not to see it. So it's a different thing. Got a little bit of a health problem there. Don't need a yak. Don't need the buffaloes. Gonna grab the pemmican and the cat meat and the monkey meat and that. And the wasabi. Oh, that's a lot of wasabi. Cloth, no. Synthread, no. Camel hide, no. Herbal medicine. Grab the 2 that they've got. Grab some more dye. We'll get rid of the rest of the clothes with them too. Oh, look at the books. I'm so happy with that collection. No body parts, no books, wood, steel, wooden, cloth, broad wrap. I don't think I have a reason for those. So let's go down here and start with these. So let's get rid of the gloves. We shouldn't have that many. We should only have a +1. And the fact that we have more than that means that I have done something wrong. No, see, say it isn't so. You do something wrong? Why? Why you say wrong? Because I have done something wrong. That's okay. Smoke pot packs will keep. Helmets, plate armor will keep. Intex gear, I'm not really using that. And the doctor scrubs. Yes, I want to confirm. Now here, absolutely we're losing money, but I'm sitting on 15 grand. And that's back to 100, which is perfect. Now we just got to wait for Hinla. And if I time that just right, most of that stuff should be in here. I am concerned that they're hauling that all the way from in here. Alright, package survival meals. We're not making any of the yellow ones. Scrap all the components. Scrap all the medicine. Scroll past the bajillion tea books that I'm super proud of. Get rid of the normal and the goods. It's 97 and 98. I will take it. So we are sitting really pretty with our factions that we like. Hinla, Zodacom, and the other empire that we are totally... Oh shit, we are down hard with them. Let's get that up. I need one of my people. Impy boy, what are you doing? You're hauling bananas. We'll get Prince to call the Refugee Empire when he wakes up. Here you go, buddy. If you want some of the leftovers of my dinner, bud, you're more than welcome to. Here. Put that down. Those leftovers you want, bud. I am definitely not getting another drink, no, that's for sure. There is no way I've been on here for 2 hours. Good news is that I have so many things to play with now. I've actually got to get my my scheduling right so that way I can have time to play with all of my things. Got a new tablet to play with, a new phone to set up. I am absolutely totally going to get Plant Tycoon for my tablet. These guys are having a hard time in here, but is anybody using the tables? That's what I want to know. Take a look. Come on, guys. I have beautiful tables and chairs set out just for your explicit use. I know they will go and sit down when they have to eat. I just don't know if it's on a timer or if it's something different. Also, I don't know where my guy is that cleans, but he is not doing his job. And we did a good job making sure that our factions were aligned with each other when we went to go pick them. And it all started with Zodacom. Zodacom was our very first trade partners, our flop hat brethren. So we are absolutely going to keep that. And then Hinla was constantly like on the back end of them. And then of course the Empire. But as of right now, that's pretty good. So if you guys are rewatching this on YouTube, I'm so sorry about the lack of postings for the past 2 weeks. One, work was rough, and then I was in an accident. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to do anything but lay in bed and bed rot. Because believe it or not, that was actually pretty painful. I did not appreciate that at all. We need some art in here. We need some decorations. I think we're going to wait until the building is done, because right now our building is taking a bit. If I had one brain cell in my head, I would have made sure that we put another wood supply in here, but right now they're having to move around. I'm just waiting to see if they use the tables. They should. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I am going to try one more mod, methinks. I think we are actually going to try to get hospitality. There goes Zotacom. They're leaving. I think we're going to try for hospitality. It says that it's compatible with saved mods. And I know with hospitality, we can set up actual places for people to stay. But I don't know. I'm going to get in there and test it. We do have dev mode available if something goes funky. But I also know that we already have so many mods, and I don't want to add any more, and that actually changes the gameplay. So we really are just going to have to watch and see. That is getting awfully dirty in there. Maybe we need some trash cans. Pretty sure we're going to need some trash cans. Let's go to our miscellaneous real quick. We have the big ones, the large bins. Let's make them out of marble so that at least they're pretty. We're going to put 2 over here. And then we're going to put 2 back here. That should... Can I flip them? Yes, I can. I can't flip those. And we have a new recruit. Nano has asked Fade to join. So Fade, baby, you are going to be our next vet. So we need to look and see what our vet gear is. But let's go ahead and get them set. Gear. Fade, are you a night-night baby? I don't think they are. Psychically dull, bloodlust. Cooking animals is at a 16. Alright, first thing we're going to do is that we're going to set them. And welcome to the colony. Where are you at? First we're going to rename them, but right now we're going to put them to vet. We're going to put you to, I think we have everybody set to lavish now. I think so. Social drugs, anything, we're going to have you pick up 1 med. Everybody should at least have 1 med in their inventory at all times. Alright, then we're going to set them to a schedule. Now, they have to be during the day, so we're just going to copy this one and put that one, and we're going to make them unrestricted. We need to make sure that we up the vet run, which we can do in just a second. Now, we did sell all of our clothes, so it may be running around nakies for a while, but that's okay. I don't think it affects them because they have fur, but we'll see. Whoops. Sorry if that was loud. We got our Imperial trade upcoming, and then we need to get them up to 100 because we're like down to like 40 with them. And we don't want to drop any lower. We have to buff that up. So Fade, first thing we're going to do is we're going to change your name to Fade. Do not accidentally banish. And the fact my E key was working for a second. Alright, we're going to accept. Amazing. And then let's take a look at their skills. Absolutely all plus. Absolutely that. Oh, they're an excellent cook as well. Handle. Cook 2. We'll have them research 3. And then 4 on that. And then 4 on that because they like to do it. And 4 on the crafting. Also a decent tailor. But they don't have a passion in it. Let me back that out. Only the jobs that have the passion, and we're going to make sure that they get a good weapon. Well, good news for you, Fade. I have exactly what I want you to use. Let's have you use the Hellcat. Don't want them to use that. No. We're going to have you use the Nerve Spiker. And then they need a room. Right here. So to get back to what I was saying, so the Harkonnens and the Atreides have like this huge fiefdom. So when Dune starts, the Harkonnens have control over it because the Emperor said they could. So they've held this fiefdom. It's like a medieval fiefdom. They've held this medieval fiefdom, aka this planet, for I want to say in the novels it says 200 years of Harkonnen rule, but I'm not, don't quote me on that. I think that might be the alcohol talking. So the Emperor has this idea that because Duke Leto is so beloved by most, if not all, of the Federations, the Empire of Planets, he's hatched this little plan that he's going to make it where he gets offed. So the only way for him to do that with the least amount of blood on his hands publicly is to change the ownership or of the fiefdom from Harkonnen rule to Atreides rule. Duke Leto goes in knowing there's a trap and thinking that he had enough, that he would have enough clout to kind of bypass the trap. He didn't at all. So he made, like, they were only on planet for maybe 6 months. So it's a very small time frame. And in the movies, if you guys watch it, it looks like they've only been there a couple of weeks. But in the actual novels, you know, they have enough time to start planning politically. They have enough time to, you know, diffuse a lot of situations. So they've been on the planet for about 6 months. It took that long to get Duncan out with the Fremen, and, you know, to kind of get their hooks and their ambassadors in. So in the movies, both the 1980 movie and also the newer movies and the miniseries, it makes it seem like they weren't on that planet very long. It's like days or weeks. No, they were on that planet for about 6 to 9 months on planet before the coup happened. But it happened the way it did, and I think the miniseries has it more correctly than the newer movies or the 1980s. The 1980s movies was kind of like, you know, it was a train wreck. They only took the most pivot. Let me think of a different word. Pivotal. They took the most important plot aspects of it, and they used those in the 1980s movie. In the miniseries, they did try to make it seem like they had been there for longer. It's more accurate to book. The new movies, again, makes it seem like they spent such a short time on Arrakis. It makes it seem like it was days, when they were actually in the shield user has a weapon. Gear. No, you don't. Alright, so that took care of that. Good. So at the time of the plot where everything's going on, you've got the Baron Harkonnen. You've got his two nephews, Raban and Fade, which is why I brought it up, because there's Fade. The Baron is the epitome of hedonistic everything. He has been spoiled his entire life. Anything that he wanted, anything that he could possibly want or imagine, he received. So in the movies, you see him in the suit. You see him, he's already in the suit. Most of our traders guys left, but we finally got everything hauled, so that's great. But in the movies, you see him, he's already in the suspension suit, but it doesn't tell you in the movies how he got there. So he got there because he was so fucking spoiled. He received everything he could want, and there was no end to this man's hunger. Hunger for food, hunger for power, hunger for wealth, hunger for sexual deviances, hunger for whatever his twisted little mind thought of, he was given on a silver platter. And while they were giving him those, they taught him the best of everything, with espionage, with grudges, with politics. He was given a Bene Gesserit teacher as well. They don't tell you how Paul and his sister became related to the Harkonnen. It goes into it in previous books because the Baron was a hedonistic glutton, and he was given the best of everything, including Bene Gesserit training. He was also given Mentat training to a point, but he could not progress. Unlike with Paul and again with Leto, they were both given that training young and could progress. Which Mentats are fucking amazing and wonderful and everything that's great. It's like having your brain put on fucking ultra high tech. It just wonderful. So the Baron himself, he was such a hedonistic glutton. It's a great phrase for him. That when the Emperor came to him with this idea, it had to have been pitched in a very specific way, which it was. And then when he agreed, because it would be like he would get two things with one. He would get control of Arrakis back because there would have been nobody else to take that. There was no other house politically powerful enough to retake the responsibility of that planet and the production of spice. And he got to kill off a political and a household rival at the same time. So he was all for it. So when all of this is going on, he is actually training Fade and Raban the same way that he was trained. They had Bene Gesserit teachers and mentors. They had the Mentat training. Both of them could not continue with the Mentat training. It was kind of like the nobles in that entire society threw everything that they could at their younger generation to try to get them to be more smarter, more powerful, more adept at the hidden human gifts. Which I would gesture to say that those humans, like so far out in that future, in that timeline, would not have been the same humans that we are today. Absolutely not. They could not have been the same genus human as we are. Far-flung descendants, yes, but not the same type of human. I have thoughts on these novels, okay? I have deep thoughts on these novels. Where my sister will go back and listen to The Stand on repeat or The Dome on repeat. I go back and I re-listen to the original Dune. So that's my comfort series. But yes, it's a lot of fun. Now, why don't I have more people in here doing stuff? That's a very good question, Sia. Why don't I have more people in here doing stuff? Let's look at our tailoring. Let's change that. There we go. Construct, yeah, and they'll do tailor next. And then we've also got our fabricators as well. Am I going to have your stuff straightened out? I will. Give me time, but as of right now, I don't have that done yet. I got to give him control back over his Mechanitors, because right now he doesn't have any. But we can fix that. I do want to add one of those. What is that? Stone slabs? Marble stone slabs. I do want to put this out one more tile. Just so I want that illusion for that center circle to be just a bit heavier. That's actually called the sound box. The whole guitar is a sound box, so that's like there's a specific term for that thing. Don't ask me what it is. I don't remember. It's a sound something. Looks like our frets are going in. It's taking a while because I have to go all the way down here, grab the wood, and then haul it all the way up. These are almost ready to move. I want to wait just a smidge before I move them up and around. These guys are at their maximum capacity without me moving more power down. So let's do that real quick. Let's move a head and conduit down, and we'll just move it down just a smidge. Then once that built, we'll move all those over. And I don't need to build any more because we have a plum pile. There's 26 there alone. These are almost ready too. But we've done good. I still have plans for episode 100. We're going to go back and we're going to put all my videos on fast forward. We're going to mute them. We're going to have the soundtrack for P music playing in the background, and we're going to go and we're going to just revisit our old episodes for episode 100, and then we're going to have like a huge catchy title like 100 episode recap or years blank through blank. I don't think I'm going to make it to 50, but whatever your episode 100 is on, that is the episode we're going to use, and then episode 200 and then episode 300 is how we're going to do it. And I'm really looking forward to those episodes. The next time I start a stream, I am going to do it where I have a actual clip background. I'm going to have that saved, the video on a hard drive or expanded hard drive, just so that way I can go back and take those videos raw and just kind of, edit them to my specifications. So instead of going on YouTube and putting them on a fast forward, we're going to actually, just get in and get her done, so to speak. I did look. Me streaming my own content back is not a breach of... Excuse me. It's not a breach of Twitch rules or anything. It's not even a breach of YouTube rules either. Because it's my own content. If I was doing it for somebody else's content, then yeah, that'd be a big no-no. But I'm not. It's all my content. So I shouldn't have any problems with that. I'm also looking to see whether or not, because with my Twitch, I'm not getting a lot of engagement, but on my YouTube, I'm getting a lot of engagement. So I may switch to our next series being on YouTube instead of Twitch. I'm still not sure. It's kind of a toss-up, but with my YouTube, I mean, I'm getting thousands of views over there, and I think the most one of my videos has gotten on Twitch is like 50. So we'll have to see. That may be something that I change in the future, or maybe do a dual stream. I don't know yet. Those are all questions for tomorrow me, or future me. Because tomorrow I won't have to think about nothing except getting my... So sorry that yawn had no permission to come out. I had a thought. Come back, thought. I'm totally going to make a t-shirt with that too. just my hand reaching out to try to grasp my thought. Thought, come here, come back. It is well and truly gone. Well, I'll remember that at 3 o'clock in the morning. Arg. I won't have time to do all the Valentine's Day prep that I wanted to. I did want to make a toga and a stola and a headpiece for Valentine's Day, but without a way to go, I don't want to book my sister to take me like to the 3 different stores I need. I did manage to get all the stuff I need to do my paper flowers. I'll do those Monday and Tuesday, well, Monday afternoon. I did get the stuff for my headpiece. I'll get up in the morning and do that first thing in the morning. You know, after I clean and get the rest of my laundry together. So that will be a thing. But I have like a couple different pieces that I can use that I'll go in reds and pinks and whites. I'll have my headset, my headdress, so it won't be what I want it to be, but then again, you know, the circumstances being what they are, it's what I can do. I don't really want to put any more building orders in until after I get this done. And we are going to do this. We're going to change the storage. I'm going to raw food. I'm going to take this out, and then we're only going to do raw fish in here for the moment. So that should stop everybody from running back into... Oh, some of my animals have dementia. Have a little bit of gold left in here. I'm going to move these with the power of the Q key up just a smidge. Our wall oracle did a pretty decent job. Now, was it perfect? No. No. Our wall oracle during the entirety of the royalty ending was not perfect by a long shot. However, it did what it was supposed to do. Did it cause it to be a little janked up and backed up? Absolutely, but it does give us time to get my people up and out here. Both the Murder Later and Wall Oracle exactly did what it was supposed to do. We did go back in, and we did make sure that all this was set to Overhead Mountain. Everywhere I look, it says Overhead Mountain, but it did before as well, so there's that. We're absolutely going to paint this. Paint building. I think I want it the same color as the floor. No, everything else is green in there, but I want that to be like a big focal point. Bear is playing roulette. How are your needs, Bear? Ate a lavish meal. Unbelievably impressive bedroom. Quite comfortable. Beautiful environment. Putting him at Lover Elder. Good insect type. Ambient music. Prisoner release. Wearing gloves. Favorite color? My half-sibling Mesa died. Yes, I know. I'm so sorry about that. He lost his head, and I couldn't do a damn thing about it. But I am very glad Gabby's okay. Let's check and make sure that he's still immortal mech. He's deathless. Can only die from destruction of the brain, so that we were triply screwed with him, unfortunately. And I still need to see what's on my vets menu. Also, we need to move Fade up in here to Gen Pop. Baby. Also, this guy is still on my map and will be for another 11 days. So first, let's take a look. Apparel policies. Let's take a look at vets. And see what we have. Headgear is a cowboy hat. Am I going to write this down? Absolutely, I need to. Let's grab my trusty dusty thing. Cowboy. You're not rotting for anything, little pen. Cowboy hats. Handburden footwear. A hoodie. And a jumpsuit. And overalls. And I think that's good. Yep, that's everything. So we need to back down on the mittens and hand things because we only have how many people now? 33? Only need 33, so we're going to back that down to 33 plus 1, which is 34. None of our stuff is in there. None in there. Cowboy hat, jumpsuit, hoodie, and overalls. Yep. Perfection. And some of those aren't in the thing because we're not into tattered apparel territory yet. This thing needs a food hopper. I think we're going to add one. Let's go to production. Hopper. I think we're only going to add one. And then we're going to set the storage to raw fish. And we'll put that to normal, I think. Right now, I don't even mind that they're going in through here. Once we get everything set up where this is all fishing area and get everything exactly where it needs to be, then we'll knock this area out. I need this to be up and over to here. We're just trying to get that one little bit. You can come right here. We're just trying to get where we can walk all the way around there. That's all I need. We also need to make sure we can replace this wall, which we can do right now, so we're good there. Also got a 20-minute warning before our end of our stream tonight. Normally I would stream for longer, but I have toys to play with and I cannot wait. I'm also very tired. I've been up since 6 o'clock and we had a full day. I did not get a nap today, so I'm probably, by playing, I mean, I'm probably going to be on there for a couple of minutes before I knock the fuck out. Tomorrow, absolutely join us back for some more Cataclysm. I have got so many things. Now, our start time will probably be closer to 5. And we're going to go from 5 to 9. Everybody has off. We've all had some good time. I'll have plenty of time to prep tomorrow. Plenty of time to get a nap in. Plenty of time to actually absolutely do my headdress. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, I am super, super duper stoked. Everybody's coming back in and hauling that to the main storage, which is great. Also, I don't have enough people chopping wood either, but that's okay. Our guys are patrolling the borders. Tamari, our little Tesseron, she did great in the assault too. She did a fantastic job. Most of this is powered up, so I don't have to worry about none of that. Did that power supply? It did get run. Wunderbar. Let's drop you down there, and we'll drop you down here, and then just let you guys go and do your business. These guys have not been moved yet. Spire surgery on Bear, which is a good thing. And then we need to... There's one more thing we needed to do. What was it? We're absolutely going to get Gabby's mechs transferred back to him. But we're going to do that in a little bit of a different way, because right before all of his stuff is done. So we'll go and we'll put them in order. I know whose is whose at a glance because of the way I named them. So Gabby is the one that has all of the different sections of mechanoids. Thrombo's mechanoids are all named after animals. And Yara's mechanoids are all supposed to be battle mechs. So it should be really easy to differentiate between all of them. So it shouldn't take me very long at all to get in there and do that. I'm quite frankly, I'm very surprised that that has taken almost 6 days to do. I also do like that a little bit wider, so we're going to see how that goes. Now, Speed 4, we do have to have dev mode on for Speed 4. Unless I get a mod that'll do it without dev mode being on, which I may look into. Because I don't want everybody to see dev mode up there, like, oh, she's 420 cheesing it, which, no, I'm not. I'm trying to keep this as cheaty free as possible. But, I mean, there may come a time where this sucker doesn't run without me going full ham bone. In which case, we make it to year 100, babies. I don't know how the hell we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. Can I get you? Let's see, where do we want to put you? Is there anything close by? There's a little bit of uranium up there. We'll have them work on that, and it should be powered. Oh, we're doing good. Yep. That's 100 of that. Excuse you. Oh, I know why. Because I had the majority of my people do hauling runs to clean up. So this episode is called Recovery for 2 reasons. One, we're recovering after the big showdown, the big slamahama. And 2, we're doing this because I'm recovering physically. I'm very thankful that I didn't get hurt, and that I was just bruised and sore. I am very grateful for that. I'm grateful for my family for taking care of me, and for my coworkers for taking care of me. Just the paramedics were super nice. The cops were good too. I mean, they kind of bundled me up because I was hurt. You know, I was crying. They didn't even, they didn't give it a second chance. Once they touched my neck, then I went out. They're like, "Yep, we're gonna put a collar on you." Also, I have a picture of that, guys. I can't put pictures in the Twitch chat, but trust me, I look pathetic. And my car's in the shop. And if I had been sitting any other way than the way I was sitting, I probably wouldn't have even the slightest discomfort. But no, my dumb ass was turning up the radio because there was a banger on Final Fantasy Radio Live. It's totally a thing. I've got to reset all my alarms on my new phone. It's also almost time for the great password reset of 2025. I do that once a year. Probably don't have to do it once a year, but I'm damn sure doing it once a year. And that is just to be absolutely damn sure that I've got all my stuff. I've been hacked before, but people get into my Dell account and my PayPal. So, I mean, I've got everything that can be double, triple locked. I've got it that way. Just make sure that when you guys are using passwords and you're not using the same password for everything, I would say get a password locker and do like the outrageous, ridiculous ones. But those are going to be super hard to remember and super harder to change once those are like that. Because if you're like me, you have access to your accounts from multiple devices. But just remember, every year it's a good thing to go in and get everything changed up and get all that done. It don't hurt nothing and it actually helps. Just remember to write that shit down or keep it in a password locker. That is a pretty base. So today was more of a talky episode, which I don't mind. We don't have many of those, and we needed to get some recovery in. I do have plans for next time. We're going to work on our to-do list on Tuesday. So we're going to go back to our normal streaming schedule as long as nothing is absolutely tits up. I have no control over when I get home or when I go to work, because that is no longer in my control. I will go home when a coworker can take me. I will go to work when a coworker can take me. And then on the off days that my sister is home, I'll be able to have her car. But she's going to be working for the next 7 days straight because she just got off of vacation. So yeah, those are the plans as it stands, my mans. So we still have a whole lot of stuff over here to clean up. There's another one. Let's move you. Get you a little bit closer, spin you around. We will absolutely take a look, because there are some that we can get to a whole lot easier, and we can't. Like there's a bit of salt here, uranium. There's some gold. There's some jade down there. There's a little bit of gold up here that I have no idea how we're going to get to, because there's right in the middle of my myrtleator. Uranium. I don't see a lot of plasteel though. And that's the one thing that we need a renewable source of. But we have mostly uranium. Steel. Salt. Silver. Steel. Salt. Silver. This stuff over here, I'm afraid to open this up because I don't know if that goes out to this side, and I don't want to invite trouble where I don't need it. So we may never go in any of that. This right here though, there's no way to get to that unless I use somebody with jump. But I've got to manually jump them every time. So that'll be a no there. Most of this is already cleaned up really nice. And then we just got to worry about where to put our orchard. I almost said orchid. Where to put our orchard. We got all of this over here to finish up, and that is not the final status of this. Actually, I may have changed my plans for what I want to do with this. But that will all depend on when we activate baby mode on that, which I don't think we're going to do for a while yet. I said year 90, but we may realistically look in probably about another 30 years. We may hit that up around 60, 65, which means that most of our crew here will be gone. We have these 3 guys that are immortal. We have these 3 guys that are immortal, and I think that's all we're going to do. That means we're going to lose Princess. We're going to lose Prince. And I thought for a little while what I would like to have done was like to make it to where like all of our people live to 100. But that's not feasible, especially if you want to rotate out and make sure that, you know, we have new lines. We'll have some old people that stay, kind of like forefathers for our thing. But then we'll have people that just you know, pass away naturally, which is okay. Now, I have to remind myself not to, Kitty, you gotta move, bud. Not to automatically reach for the biogenetic hearts and stuff. But then again, you know, I'm still killing people. Killed Mesa. I killed Gabby. You know, so I have to really look and make sure that I don't pull these guys into combat, which means I've got to move them up. And I've got to remember, anybody past yard does not get into combat. These are our support staff. I should just use the big 5. And that is still active, and is active for another 8.8 days. Where did you go? I'll go ahead and reinstall that and get them to do right there. I did want to take another look at our... Alright, here's Donkey, the turkey snuggler. Donkey is good with animals, but they're pretty. I don't know if I want pretty in my base because they tend to cause havoc. This person is Gert. They're a phenomenal colonist. They're beautiful. They're a cannibal. Perfect memory, industrious, and disturbing. So they're a little out there, but they're 34, they're female, and there's my Imperial Trader. Amazing. Let's jump and watch them get into our drunken fret. Kitty, you gotta move, bud. We'll sit here and watch as they get into our drunken fret, and then we'll do the trade, and I think that's going to be it. Euritos, Cicella, Postra, Nusan, Oscula, Tussa, Ostre, and Diodai. Or Diode. Oh, they got muffaloes. Nope. Bad kitty. They got horses and muffaloes, but there are 2 without saddlebags. I wonder if we can buy them. And I think they're close enough for government work, so I'm going to send Princess to go ahead and get a trade with them, and that'll take a couple of minutes. Yep, I like that extra little ring right there. Alright guys, my Tenmari's in there. Don't be acting a fool. And I do adore that layout. It is pure perfection. Yep, that's my Fiju. That's my old phone. So my alarms still go off with that one. I have to reset all of it. Ooh. Gotta set my Cash App up. The kid has a birthday coming up, but I gotta make sure that he gets his birthday monies. He'll be hold on. I'll ask Googles. Google, if you were born in 2014, how old are you today?
Here's what I found.
Yep, he'll be 11 years old. 11 on the 11th. Sweet. Alright, so they do have Muffalos. We're going to grab the 2 females. We're going to leave the males. We don't want Muffalo babies. Don't need a stallion. Grab the component and the advanced component. Absolutely grab the glitter world. Fire foam. We're going to make some money here. Gray-eyed and slow heal. Notes on rifles. Absolutely, we'll grab it. I don't know that I have room for it, but we're going to grab it. Journey through creativity and gun handling. Navigating impressionism. I have no idea what that word means. Goblin's Fantasia. In this well-written epic poem follows an explorer as he fights against fear. It is appealing to a certain type of reader, but many of the story beats are unnecessary and fail to move the plot forward. Of course, it's a poem. I'm gonna grab one of those. Not a normal one, though. Let's zero you out. Let's grab a good one. Nope, there's an excellent one down here. Let's grab one of those. Mind Screw, Venom Talon, I think we'll pass. Harmonizers and Readers, absolutely not. Intex Staff, Charge Rifle, grab one of those. Intex Gear we're not using. Sell off the Cataphract that is at 50. Helmet that's at 73. Sell that good one and that good one. So we're getting excellent ones. That's amazing. Alright, let's scroll up. And first what we're going to do is we're going to sell some steel to make our money. Because our steel, yeah, we're at 27,000 units. So let's start at 2,000 units. Not enough. 4,500. Puts us in the red and in the black. I'm going to do that first. Then we're going to send prints. After heats, we're going to send prints to retrade. And now we're going to gift. And we're going to gift a bunch. What do we have a bunch of? Steel for sure. Uranium we're sitting on a bunch. So let's gift them 1,000 units of uranium. That only gives us 27. Let's gift them 3,000 units. That's 74. Oh yeah. Massive overkill. Well, that's okay. And on that note, we're going to scroll out. Our recovery is successful. Even though this was more of a chatty episode, I had a lot to chat about, a lot to catch you guys up on. And we honestly needed the time to do some much needed hauling. We got some good trades in. We have a new colonist in Fade. And I got to talk about doing some. So that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I loved every single one of you all. I'm so happy that I am better. And I will try to make sure that going forward, we do stick to our streaming schedule, because consistency is a lot about, just getting it done. However, and unfortunately, I was not able to do that these past 2 weeks, but I will try to do better. Till next time, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Cataclysm, Tuesday for some more Rimworld content, and I'll see ya next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. I love y'all. I'm going to stay home where I can't get hit by trucks. Love you. Bye.